Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Code for Basic. I'm Amin. Already we have learned the basics of HTML. Today we'll continue from that. I'll just open my VS Code. Here, last video we have learned about the list, unordered list, ordered list, and we have learned about different types of naming tags: header tag, main, aside, footer, and then we learned about the division tag, and then we have completed with the table tag. Table tag contain table head and the body. Internal it contain table th tag and td tag, tr tag. In the future videos we'll learn we'll learn in the deep of the table tag. Now I'll just erase this. Today we'll learn about creating a form, as I told you in the last video. Today I'll just comment here and I'll write it as login form or register form. We'll go with first register for inform. Now register forms always see you always you need to start with the form tag. It's a naming tag, and it also has some if you use the form tag you will get some advantages here. You will get to know in the future videos. You have to start with the form tag so that the browser also get to know that it is a form. Now in the form tag usually we will be having in register form, enter your name. There'll be an input box known as enter your name, input, type as text. Okay, then again there will be enter your name, and then it will be a name. After name there will be enter phone number input tag. Then again there will be a input tag known as password tag. I'll just pass yeah, password tag. And there will be a for example, just I'm telling you, there will be a button over there, button tag, create. Okay, create. I'll save this. I'll open in with the live server. Yeah, you can see just I'll zoom a little. Okay, now you can see there are three boxes over here, but we don't know where we need to what we need to insert here, and what we need to insert here. It's a we have no idea that in which box what data should be inserted. So to solve this problem, we have another attribute inside the input tag known as placeholder. As you can see, this is the placeholder. Here I'll write as enter name. I'll save this. If I go to the browser, you can see here the box telling that we need to enter a name over here. When I enter, it automatically disappears. Now I'll do the same thing with the other two input tags. Here enter phone number, enter phone. Okay, here I'll write as enter password. Okay, and then again I'll create here as confirm password, right? Confirm password. Okay, now if I see we got four boxes here, but it's not looking like a registered form, but still we'll try to create why, because we're not using any CSS, so it's difficult to make it look very attractive. Now here I'll give here the title as I'll go with h2 tag as register form. I'll save this. As you can see, we got register form, and below we have a form over here. Now I'll make a little bit attractive by using the tags which we have learned before to make this another input tags to come down. I'll just write here br over here and save. Now the tags after this input tag, all the tags came down. Now I want a space between this, so I'll give one more br tag. Now save this. Now it's looking a little bit clean. So what I'll do this, I'll copy this and I'll paste um, to another input tag, so it'll look good. Yeah, now we are getting it's giving a feeling of a registered form over here. And here create form, I'll change this text to create or create data. Okay, now yeah, it's looking perfect now. See, now we created a um, form here, a registered form. Now we'll create a login form. So what we'll do here for the login form, here I'll create another page. So we can redirect whenever we click over this button create data, we'll redirect to the login form. Here I'll create one more file, login.ht. Always remember to give extension as .html. Yeah, now here, see here, if you need a boiler template, just you have to press shift and 1, that is an exclamatory mark. When you click enter, you will get automatically a boiler template, ready-made template. Here I'll remove this extra stuff. I think you'll be confused, so I'll explain you this in the future videos. Sorry, I'm a mistake, I deleted this thing. Okay, okay, we got a template here. I'll in the head there is a title called title. I'll name it as login form. Here in the body again I'll create as usual, we know now we have an idea to create a login form. So I'll start with the h2 tag. I'll write it as login form. I'll save this. I'll open this with a live server, so we'll have a look how actually our page looks. Okay, now I'll create a form tag over here. Okay, see, when I create form tag, we got action button over here. I'll tell you what actually this action attribute is. Whatever comes inside the tag, we'll call them as attributes. So remember this. Now here inside form, I want um, usually login contain uh, two input tags. One is the username, or usually we'll go with the phone number. I'll give a placeholder as enter number or phone number, enter phone number. I'll save this. We'll go to the page. Yeah, it's looking good. Now I'll again input here. It will give as password. Okay. Then I'll give a placeholder as enter password. I'll save it. Yeah. Okay. Now it's perfect. But we need this input tag to come below. As we know, we'll use br tag 2 times. I'll save this. Yeah, we got it's perfect now. Now the button is missing. Again I'll come here, I'll add a button. If you type btn and tab, automatically you'll get a button uh, tag on the element. Now I'll write it as login, save. Okay, correct. I'll bring this down by clicking br 2 times. Okay, now it's perfect. Now if when I click on the create data, the page automatically should redirect it to this page. Now to do that, actually I'll close first here. I'll to do that, we'll go to index.html. Here uh, already we saw that inside the form tag there is an attribute called action. So I'll just write it as action. Here what this action does, whenever there is a button inside a form, whenever you click on this button, it automatically redirect you to the another page which we define inside the action attribute. Just I'll do as slash dot slash I'll select the login page, login.html. Okay, and now I'll save this page. And if I click on, as you can see, if I click on here, when I click on create data, we automatically redirected to login form, login page. Now I'll go back and just observe this part and this part. Whenever I click on this, automatically, and see, it got to login form and the page got changed and the URL also. It's now login.html. If I go back, it's index.html. um, okay. Next, see here, the problem here is we are not entering any data, but still we are able to redirect to the login form. But we here the user should mandatory the user should enter the details. After that, we need to redirect him to the login page, or else if we don't enter, if we miss to enter any of the data, then we have to show a pop-up that to enter the enter all the fields. For that, um, there is another inbuilt parameter, inbuilt attribute known as required. Just space, just give required, enter. Here I'll show for the name. I'll demonstrate. Okay, see, I'll enter all the details, but I'll miss the name. Now when I click on create data, you'll get a pop-up saying that please fill in this field. Without filling, you will not be redirected to the another page. Here I'll fill this. Now we'll try. See, now it's redirecting me to the another page. So always remember, if something is mandatory, then you just write this required attribute inside the input tag. Okay, now we have completed with creating the forms. um, in next, I think this is enough for the basics of HTML. Now I'll start with the basics of CSS. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Bye.